The silver price fell, and gold prices tumbled immediately after the 3 p.m. London benchmark auction on Wednesday, dropping to 2-day and 4-session lows respectively, as stronger than expected UK inflation data followed a wave of higher-for-longer comments from US Federal Reserve officials on the outlook for interest rates. Dropping to $31.11 per troy ounce, the silver price had earlier set a new 12-year high at today's 12 noon benchmark auction, fixing at $32.80 in London after the Shanghai premium reached almost $4 per ounce overnight, a new record incentive for bullion imports into manufacturing giant China. Gold, meanwhile, sank $25, dropping through $2,400 for the first time since Friday, after fixing around $2,408, down $20 per ounce from Tuesday's fresh London gold price all-time high. The Bank of England was expecting quite a drop in today's CPI inflation rate, said Governor Andrew Bailey on Tuesday. But with a target of 2.0% per year, core inflation in the UK, the world's sixth largest economy, slowed only to 3.9% in April, new figures said Wednesday morning, the slowest since October 2021, but 0.3 points above consensus forecasts. For world number one economy, the USA, I'm not in a hurry to cut rates, said Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic overnight, the unanimous view among 7 officials speaking on Tuesday. Fed interest rates will end the year at 4.98% per annum, according to today's average forecast in the futures market, around 0.35 points below today's effective Fed funds rate, but 0.10 points higher from the market's view this time last week and 1.3 points above January's rate-slashing consensus. Gold was then trading $340 per ounce beneath today's 4-session low. In the absence of a significant weakening in the labor market, said Fed Governor Christopher Waller to the Peterson Institute in Washington, I need to see several more months of good inflation data before I would be comfortable supporting an easing in the stance of monetary policy. I need to see a few more months of inflation data coming down, agreed Cleveland Fed President Loretta Mester at an event in Atlanta. We're in a period when patience really matters, said Boston Fed President Susan Collins at the same event. We need to sit tight where we are for longer than we had previously thought, added Fed Vice Chair of Supervision Michael Barr. With gold for US investors losing 1.2% inside 30 minutes this afternoon, the UK gold price in pounds per ounce hit a one-week low at £1,872. But gold in euros held firmer, trading above €2,200, as the 20-nation currency hit one-week lows on the FX market following European Central Bank Chief Christine Lagarde, saying there is a strong likelihood that the ECB will cut interest rates across the 350 million citizen monetary union at its June meeting. Energy and industrial input prices sank harder than precious metals on Wednesday, with copper losing 4.8% from yesterday's fresh New York records, as Brent crude oil lost 0.8% towards its cheapest since mid-March. Longer-term borrowing costs rose in the bond market, with the yield on 10-year UK gilts leaping 12 basis points to 3-week highs at 4.25% per annum, following the surprise inflation data. Platinum prices held $15 above yesterday's one-week low of $1,032 per troy ounce, while sister metal palladium, also set for a steep 2024 market deficit of PGM supply versus demand, slipped to $1,000. Asian and Europe stock markets slipped as borrowing costs rose, while New York's S&P 500 index held flat around Tuesday's fresh record, closing high ahead of today's much-anticipated quarterly earnings report from AI chipmaker NVIDIA. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.